Like It or Not with Benjamin Dixon starts now.
Welcome to Like It or Not.
Like It or Not with Benjamin Dixon starts now.
Yeah, it's all good. Welcome to Like It or Not, where we're free to tell the truth and not care who doesn't like it. Good morning, James. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Brother Ben. How you doing this morning, sir? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We got the weekend off to a good start with the patron party Friday night. Thank you for doing what you do. How was? I mean, I was there, but I'm an old man. After a certain period of time, like somewhere around 10:30, 11 o'clock, I start to check out.
You turned into old man Ben.
real quick. Now in previous lifetime, like in the pre-COVID, I could party to 2, 3 in the morning, and I shouldn't have been, but I could. Now that COVID, man, I'm sleep at 10:30, 11 o'clock. But the patron party was dope, man, and thank you for doing what you do. Yeah.
Hey, my pleasure, man. It was a lot of fun.
So tell the people a little bit about it, because the music that we play here, right, and that you play every morning.
Once I get the feeling in the spirit, 12:30, 1 o'clock, I just start going. But yeah, you're right, man. Just have mixes for days. Just come up with stuff off the top of my head, because I just love music, and I try to come up with unorthodox stuff that no one would ever think of, like Taylor Swift with, Megan Thee Stallion or something. Just, just funny stuff, just to try to see what happens and see how it sounds. Not all of it sounds good, of course, but you have those mixes that are like, yeah, that's that fire.
Yeah. You could have fooled me, man. It all sounds good to me, man. But again, like I'm the dude that's in bed by 11 o'clock now. But that said, we have some a lot of stuff to cover this morning, a lot of news. We have some guests coming in to talk about their activism, Nabilah Islam, along with Modiano. They'll be joining us momentarily. But we have to start with the unfortunate reality that we in this country have now crossed over 500,000 deaths from COVID-19. And I don't think we really understand the gravity of 500,000 people dying from something that was all but preventable if we were not so ridiculous in this country. So many of these deaths didn't have to happen. I mean, it was a novel virus. So it is the reality that some people were going to die from this, but 500,000. And the fact that we're still in the same condition, that this country has not given the people what they need in order to survive so that they can stay home. There's so many people, we talk about these situations, but there's so many people who simply cannot stay home because the government refuses to give us any assistance. We're still waiting on this. I guess it's going to be $1,400 check from the Biden administration, still waiting on it, right? They're still afraid to push this through reconciliation, like get it done already. Because at this juncture, we can't afford to sit back anymore. We cannot afford to sit back and wait for this government to solve a problem that they have been exacerbating the entire time. We simply could have shut down. If we had shut down properly and had a mask mandate, so many of those lives, James, so many of those people will still be here. And I just don't think that we really absorb the gravity of how many lives we have lost. And we always try to start with some laughter and some joy. But I'd be remiss if we didn't stop and pause and reflect on the fact that we have now crossed the most tragic threshold of 500,000 lives. And be honest with you, James, I think we probably crossed it some months ago because of the reporting. There have been so many government agencies, not agencies, let me say this properly, so many politicians, for example, Ron DeSantis in Florida, who have done everything that they possibly could to make sure that the reporting was inaccurate, to underplay the numbers. So the reality of it is that we probably crossed 500,000 a long time ago, but now we have the official count of 500,000 lives who are now gone because of COVID-19. And I James, just want to pause and just reflect on that before we move on. That said, let's pull
Jeez.
Rebecca.
It's all head.
Wow.
That's just all head.
You talking about your head or my head? Because I feel the same way when I turn to the left.
It's really all head. It's like I wanna put my chair down, but I can't. It's the ponytail. It's the ponytail.
It's a lot of head on this screen right now, boy.
It's a lot of head, right?
It's a lot of head on this screen. We got some big ass heads, y'all.
It's true.
Oh my God.
And it's like, it's so crazy because the back of my joint is small, but I don't know why God just said, I'm just going to give you a U, like just real long up in here.
Remember we used to joke on you and call you Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, no, it was not Inspector Gadget. I told you it was Bambi because in college, they nicknamed me Bambi.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself this morning? Why would you? Good morning, Rebecca.
I do look like Bambi, so I'll take it.
Good morning. How you doing this morning, sis?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Let me adjust my camera. I know that you definitely talked about coronavirus, which is you would be remiss if you didn't discuss it. Even how the numbers that they're trying to document aren't matching the true numbers, like Cuomo, which is getting a lot of flack for how he's hitting the numbers out of New York. So thank you for covering that, because our leaders, who are supposed to be our leaders. I mean, I remember when Cuomo was in the beginning of this whole thing, and remember when they had him on CNN,
looking good and acting,
You know what I mean? It was like, yes, King of New York, give it to us, yes, all of that, right? And then now it's like, when stuff hits the fan, here's the funny part, because I discussed this on Twitter this weekend. People make so many excuses, and I used to be one of those people. When you don't really understand that the importance of holding your leader accountable, because if we're continuously making excuses for them, they're going to get a pass on things like this. Why are we making excuse for your governor who's hiding numbers?
Yeah.
Is it to open the country back up, to save the economy, to save, what about you guys? What about the people? He's putting your lives in danger. Like, you guys have to know what's really going on, and your leader should be telling you what's really going on and how he plans to move forward and assisting, right? Yeah. And I said on Twitter this weekend, hey, Joe Biden, you guys are making a lot of excuses for him, and he has not, he definitely broke all the promises that he said he was going to do immediately as soon as he won presidency. So deportations.
Come on.
I don't see the promises that he made. That he definitely dropped the ball on that. Our loans, our student loans, dropped the ball on that. And also the stimulus check, dropped the ball on that. Don't fight me on this, people. Like I said, you guys can go debate with your hairlines. Don't debate with me. He said that he was going to do these things immediately. And then as soon as he was questioned, the first thing he says is, I have student loans too. Sir, you knew that before you made that promise, and you made it about yourself. And this is my problem with the leaders. Not to say he can't get better, but the only way is if we hold his feet to the fire. The same thing with Cuomo, the same thing with all of our leaders. We held Ted Cruz's raggedy behind feet to the fire, and he appeared all of a sudden back in Texas.
They bullied that man.
We have to hold him accountable.
They bullied Ted Cruz so bad, he flew back and he's out there passing out water without even going through quarantine first.
It is like, but whose parking lot was that? There was no one in the parking lot. We'll get to that. It was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. It was like, let me get this photo op. And they was like, yes, right there.
Three cars, right?
Hold her arm, make it seem like, is she a minority? Perfect. Hold her arm.
He went to the Kmart parking lot and just picked 3 cars and said,
it was the Kmart parking lot.
Hey, you guys want to take a picture with the senator? It was weird. But Rebecca,
Kmart parking lot.
Not the Kmart parking lot, the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. That's where it was.
They're always dead.
Right. But what you said, I'm so tired of these folks. I'm so tired of politicians. I'm so tired of every single one of them. I don't care if you Democrat or Republican, because, the other thing, I don't know if we have it in the lineup today. This dude, Joe Biden, is considering, again, Rahm Emanuel. And I'm like, I really hate to break the news to anybody who's watching this and thinks that we just told the party line. Not a single person on this screen gives a damn about the Democratic Party. What we care about is what they said they were going to do. And so far, they ain't done it. And to add insult to injury, he playing around with Rahm Emanuel. I I know it's $100 fee. I ain't gonna say it, but F around and find out what we really think. Y'all keep playing with the people, and the people are gonna revolt because they have every reason to. Keep playing with Rahm Emanuel and watch how we drag Joe Biden through the mud as if he was Donald Trump, because Rahm Emanuel has been nothing but a cancerous demon to black folks in Chicago, particularly covering up the killing, the death of Laquan McDonald. And y'all still playing with them. Y'all gonna mess around real quick. So, we go through these phases. You can bring everybody back. I ain't got no big rant to say about this, but I go through in this media thing, I go through phases of people who are like, oh yeah, we love Ben because Ben is saying something that agrees with them. And then next week, I'll be like, oh my God, I hate Ben because I say something that you disagree with. So I just want to prepare the audience. Get ready, because if Joe Biden don't get his crap together, we are going to hold him. Matter of fact, we're doing it right now. Joe Biden, run us that money. Joe Biden, cancel student loans.
That.
All of them.
Run that.
All of them.
Run me my coin, please.
How you got the ability to cancel every student loan, and his rich ass gonna say, oh, I got student loan too? That's your dumb fault. Cancel them, dummy. Sorry.
Yeah, no, and don't and the people who are speaking to him, hey, you did say that you were going to go in and possibly do 50K. What's that looking like for us now? I got student loans too, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to cancel what I said I was going to cancel, and I'll bring it down to 10K. That's what I can do for you. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because there's not really a reason for real, but it works for me in office. It looks good for me. Now, where's Kamala? I was
just about to ask the same thing.
Has anybody seen Kamala at all? At all?
Come on.
Anywhere? I know that she's recently tweeted, and I want to know that she's okay. But y'all, I never seen, they just real chill right now. Tweets about Texas is one thing. Even Donald Trump, raggedy behind, flew over to Puerto Rico. Flew over to Puerto Rico. And he did throw paper towels at them. He launched paper towels at them. It just wasn't good at all. But even his behind, went over there. Where are you guys? There hasn't been much said. Be present for the people. This is what I'm saying. Y'all are not in these positions because you just won the position. No, people put you in that place. You guys were not the number one pick at first. You just weren't. But because we knew, okay, this is better than what we had. They're saying things that sound really good. Let's put our trust in them, but let's hold their feet to the fire. You guys get there and it's like, where are you, ma'am? I know. Look, the honeymoon stage for me was the 5 minutes that they did. It's over. Yep. It's over. I don't understand. Yes, Kamala, you are an HBCU grad. I love that. Mean it. Yes, I don't know if you identify with Black or Indian. I'm not sure. But whatever, you're a minority, right? And yes, Kamala, you pledged, from a Black Greek organization. It's beautiful. We loved it. You wear Chucks and Tims. Nice. What's great. Where are you, sis? Because we push that. We're the ones that push you into that culture direction. A lot of us also questioned you before with your policies and what you've done to Black men, but we're not going to get there, and children. But we're not going to get there. But we put you in this place because we thought, okay, they're going to do something. And we pushed that part of you, that cultural part of you. Yeah. And got nothing, sis. Where you at?
Because
where you at?
Because we ain't got time for. See, there. I took a picture. We're gonna take a quick break because apparently there's a sync problem, and we want to see if there's anything that we could do on our end. But truth be told, the interwebs is messing up all over the place. But I got to say this. They putting out pictures. They're doing photo ops. Joe Biden on the cover of GQ. Kamala sending out the picture of her walking through the halls of the White House or wherever she was that day. Cool. Yeah. Y'all better do something real fast.
Pull up. People are waiting.
This is not the year of our Lord 2008 where we give a damn about how cool you look in the White House.
Or how black you
need
are.
Something. Or how black. I don't care how black you are. I don't care if you blackity black. If you ain't doing something for us, y'all gonna catch these rhetorical political hands. James, give us a real quick break. We will come back and talk about some of the other stories we're covering.
All right, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, people. Hope we having a happy, good Monday. And yes, it is Monday. Sometimes, which is the worst, but it's all good. So hopefully, anyway, y'all, hope y'all had a great weekend. We are here to give you all the news, the facts, the truth, whether you like it or not, y'all. Simple as that.
Don't deny
Your boy
that.
DJ exclusive, y'all. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned.
All my friends say, honey, just let him be. Now your perfume stuck on my shirt, and there's an empty that just wants your time, oh, time. I need your time.
Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Purple Rain Hearts, good morning. Make sure that you all are hitting that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all are hitting that like button.
Just want your time.
Mara, good morning. Good morning to the Pride, y'all. We see y'all this morning. Shout out to the Lions Den as well, too.
Make me feel like we could be something more.
Stacy Joe, good morning.
Where your light shines, there's no shadows
Afraid not, Bubba Love. You call me that Bubba Love, and I love it so much.
And you put doubts in my
Sugar
mind.
booger.
Still, you make me feel like we could be something more, something more. First you were in, then
Good morning,
you
Just Hearts.
out, like snow.
Rebecca, everybody in the chat saying Rebecca looks damn good this morning. Sister killing it out there. I see her.
I just want your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365.
And sorry, y'all, if the stream is buffering a little bit now, it's okay. So just let it spin a little bit, but we still here.
Oh, spend a little time. I need your time.
Brenda Johnson, good morning, ma'am.
Spend a little time, yeah. 365, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just your time.
Good morning. Ooh, good morning, sir. That's a fat Rebecca's fam. You in it, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Tryna prove every fight
We see it's buffering like crazy.
me. Check me. Wanna call me out in front of friends. Careful where you send you love. Why you tryna play me? Telling me I'm crazy. Sitting on the other side of me, always cross-examining. Don't you think it's silly? Just trust me. Why can't you just look me in the eye and know I never lie? Why you tryna play me?
What? And then my camera
Tell
cuts
me
off.
that I'm crazy.
What the hell?
Tryna prove me wrong in every fight, knowing that I'm right. Why you tryna wreck me? You always wanna check me, wanna call me out in front of friends. Careful where you tread before they send me. And I love you, but butting heads is what we do. Bullheaded, stubborn, wild, crazy lovers. You love me and I love you. Why can't we just match the two? Why we get so mean? Light the match on kerosene. We're fire. Oh, baby, we're fire. Yeah, oh, we're fire. We're fire.
It's actually already down. That's a big oh, okay.
Like It or Not with Benjamin Dixon starts now.
Welcome to Like It or Not, where we're free to tell the truth.
And I can't.
And the internet, my good.
I can't get around to giving me a message at the top. Look, 1 second.
Oh my goodness. Here in Atlanta, so we don't have to worry about all these Wi-Fi or whatever issues. But that said, good morning again to everybody in all the chat rooms. Be sure to click, share, like, and subscribe. It's out of sync again, apparently. And so, what do you guys think? You know what we should do? What we can do? Let's record and we'll set live and it's out of sync and it's choppy. So we're going to continue the episode. They're us in real time, but we're going to kill the stream. We're going to record it and then we're going to upload it for everyone to hit this morning. But the voices by Axbrow in our code 213756. And what we're going to do is we're going to